It smells like a good day.
Is that so?
Yeah, it smells like I got a candle just recently, actually.
Okay.
So check this out and get ready for it. Tobacco and vanilla.
Ew. Sounds awful.
Okay, I expected you to say that first of all, so so I'm one step ahead of you, and you wouldn't get it because
Why are you getting so worked up over this?
Because it's emasculating when you say shit like that. Okay,
Oh.
This candle I wouldn't expect you to understand because it's for men. First of all, it's
okay.
tobacco. It's for like-minded people like me who like to sit around in their den, surrounded by books that they can read. And have their little grandchildren running at their feet. I'm sitting in a big, expensive chair, and
Right.
I'm just swirling around a whiskey with a singular ice cube in it loudly.
Okay.
So
Well, there's vanilla in it, so that's like at least a little bit feminine.
Hand-picked
Oh.
tobacco and Madagascan vanilla in a natural soy candle, hand-poured in the USA, hopefully by a veteran. I wouldn't expect you to understand how much this has changed me, honey, because for the first time ever, I feel like a man.
Okay, I don't even know where to start. First of all, candles can't be gendered, so you're a fucking idiot. Secondly, you've fallen for a marketing scheme that's clearly working too well on you. Are you smoking a cigar right now? Oh my god. Jesus Christ, are you okay?
Damn, that's smooth.
You're not meant to inhale them.
What?
You're not meant to inhale them.
No, it's like a cigar.
Yeah, those are the ones you're not meant to inhale.
It's like a big rich person's cigar.
Oh,
God, have you ever smoked a cigar so good it made you cry?
I've never smoked a cigar at all.
Oh, you gotta hit one that just hits like this. It will send tears down your face.
One that simply makes you want to puke.
Yeah. Oh, man. Ooh, now I'm getting lightheaded.
You ever smoked a cigar so good it makes you sprout like donkey ears and a towel?
That happens to me live on the show. Oh,
Start hee-hawing and hiccuping.
start telling lies. Welcome to All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
My name's Billy Blossom. Hello.
All jokes aside, I do like the smell of this candle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wish you could smell it. It's not lit right now, but maybe I'm gonna go for a sponsorship here because that smells pretty good.
The one sense that we haven't figured out how to communicate via the internet yet.
Yeah.
Smell.
The one sense that we haven't been able to communicate is sense.
Scent. And thank God for that, because if we had that technology within our podcast, the worst smelling podcast you've ever
or the
ever
most
dealt with.
interactive podcast people have ever experienced. How about that?
Horrible, I hate it.
Yeah. Have I already
Yeah.
said, hey, welcome to All the Space in Between, my name's Mitch?
Yes?
I already said that?
Yeah.
Oh, man, my short-term memory is getting so bad.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Good God. It's a cigar.
I'm still lightheaded.
It cut off the oxygen to your brain, I think.
Honestly, I'm zooming on this cigar.
Honestly, I've got an addiction to nicotine because of this candle now, I think.
I puffed a cigar and now I'm sweating.
Oh God.
That's where I am currently. We have 2 questions for everybody today.
We do.
And as the last time we tried to get through 3 and it took us an hour and 15 minutes,
Yes.
we got to jump into these like now
Immediately.
because they're pretty sizable questions.
They're pretty long.
Yeah, they're pretty
but
big.
We like a challenge.
Did we discuss which order we're going to go in?
No, but I want to go first.
Oh. Well, I want to go first.
Well then,
Start.
I guess stop the recording.
I guess
We'll fight about
We'll
it.
talk about it later. 6 hours pass. Well, all right. So Billy's going first. She won.
All right, so Billy left me.
There's tears in my eyes. All right, so guys, I'll be reading both questions for the foreseeable future.
A wobble in your voice. Okay, shall I get into this first one?
But first, let's play a game.
Oh,
It's Monopoly.
it's the longest game. This episode is 2 days long.
It's what am I drinking?
Oh. Let me listen. The water from your hot water bottle that you were using to warm up your feet.
Stop telling people things that I tell you in confidence before we record.
Telling people the temperature of my feet.
I had cold feet and I made a hot water bottle to warm them up. And yes, my feet are still currently on the bottle. And it feels amazing.
It feels good. It feels like I'm at a spa.
I didn't bring it up because I didn't think it'd go with all that manly shit I was talking about. But yeah, my feet got a little cold. I think
it's ruining my image.
Mm-hmm. No, but I am drinking water. You got it.
Oh. Well, that's fine. You want to guess what I'm drinking?
Well, I want you to guess the brand. Because I've been drinking branded water recently out of necessity.
Oh, of course you have.
Yeah.
All right. Swill it around for me.
All right. Everyone can guess at home.
Play along. Sounds too thin to be a smart water. Is it a smart water?
It's a smart water.
Oh my god, I don't know shit about smart water.
You don't know anything.
Fuck.
Smart water is actually kind of thin. None of this makes sense, what we're saying. What are you drinking? You're drinking like some type of British... Oh, let me hear it. Tap on the container you're drinking it from. A glass? Okay. Mm-hmm. Does this glass have a handle on it?
No.
No handle on the glass?
No, I don't own any glasses with a handle.
You don't own any mugs? Is that what you're saying?
Not any glass ones.
Okay, no, okay. Oh, okay. You're right. You're right. Because that would be ceramic. Okay. So this is a glass then?
Yeah.
You wouldn't drink tea out of a glass and not a mug.
That's the most fucked up thing you've ever said to me.
You would drink tea out of a glass?
I thought you were suggesting that I would.
No, I'm saying you would never. I was saying you would never.
No.
We're not going to get to these two questions now because we're doing this fucked up game.
We're doing a beverage section. Welcome to our new segment, everyone.
You're drinking an orange juice.
No. I did drink an orange juice earlier though with my sandwich.
You just had a chocolate before we started recording. So you're drinking some type of vegan milk. You're
wrong.
What else could you be drinking?
It's water.
God damn it. This is the most boring I might cut this out. So the answer was water for the both of us. First question, please. Fuck, no wonder we don't have sponsors. Who's going to sponsor us? Smart Water and whoever made your glass?
Brita filters.
Yeah.
Okay, first question. Let's go.
You're reading it first, right?
Yeah. All right, this one is entitled A Literal Motherfucker? Question mark. And it goes, "Hey, Billy." Which I read like that because it is in pink font, italics.
And italicized with 1,000 exclamation points.
Marks. Yes, they're very exciting. "Hey, Billy." Hello, Mitch. "Boy, do I have another pickle for y'all. I don't even know if there's any advice to give, but I digress. So my boyfriend is very into older women. Like, women old enough to be his mother. Possibly even old enough to be his grandmother, but I think that might be pushing it. For reference, he's 21. I'm 2 years younger than him. Not that there's anything inherently wrong with being attracted to older women. We make jokes about it literally all the time, and he's perfectly fine with it. So, we were eating dinner the other night, and that topic came up, as it frequently does between us. We were both laughing at it, until he casually brought up my mother into the conversation. To put it lightly, he briefly mentioned that he wanted to fuck her. He was obviously joking at the time, but he's brought her up when talking about his attraction to, quote, thick moms,
nice.
His words, not mine or ours, a handful of times since then, and I've reached a conclusion. My boyfriend thinks my mom is hot and might want to fuck her? I don't really have an issue because I know he's mostly joking, but there's definitely some truth to it. He genuinely thinks my mom is attractive. It's more funny than anything else, but it's still really fucking weird, and I couldn't help but tell someone about it. Should I be worried that my boyfriend is going to leave me for my own mother? Should I start acting more like a stereotypical mom in hopes of becoming more like my boyfriend's ideal woman? My apologies for the lack of shit and piss in this pickle, as it seems to be your brand. But since no one else wants to hear about this, I figured who better to tell than you two. Lots of love to both of you. I really enjoy this podcast and always look forward to new episodes. It's one of the highlights of my entire week.
Aw.
Thank you. This person's name.
Wow. So they've attached a picture of their mom, and oh my god.
Oh my god, she
Holy
is thick.
shit, she's stacked. Fuck. She's just like
Jesus
doing
Christ.
gardening, clipping roses, but she's in like on all fours. Face down, ass up.
Clipping the shortest roses. So she has to
fucking-
really get her face down there to see.
In just low cut jeans. It's incredible. No, there's no pic of this person's mom. They
would
didn't
be
include a
insane.
pic. Though I wish they did, now that I've let my mind wander.
Now that I've imagined their mom,
Now
now
that
that
I've-
I've imagined this hot mom in my head.
Now that I've imagined that she's built like Dexter's mom from Dexter's Lab, if you're familiar. Look
I
up
remember
look up Dexter's mom and Dexter. Actually, just Google it really quick.
Dexter's Lab
Mom.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah, I remember. I remember this lady.
Let me look at her.
Oh yeah. She got the winning combination: big ass, tiny feet.
She does have tiny feet. She has the winning combination: big ass, tiny feet, and all-star personality.
And kind of queer looking mullet.
Yeah, just a nice '90s thick little mom, man.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm into her.
I'm scrolling down pretty far, and I'm seeing some Rule
I'm seeing-
34
yeah, me
shit.
too.
Yeah,
I didn't even have to scroll. It was
I
third
didn't
row for
scroll
me.
very far at all.
No.
In fact, there seems to be some like bikini pics of her that's actually canon, like
Holy shit.
from the show.
Yo, this is a Dexter's Mom podcast now. Oh my god, there is.
Yeah.
Whoa, she's got a cute belly.
Yeah, she does have a really cute belly.
We're getting so off track.
I'm just like, I gotta go.
I gotta hang on a minute.
I just sprint into my bathroom. That's where I jack off in my own house, is tucked away in my bathroom.
In your own ensuite.
Pretending.
Your bedroom is not private enough.
Yeah.
You got
I
a
go
retreat
into my
bedroom.
room and then into my ensuite bathroom.
And you go into your shower cubicle.
Pretending that Dexter's mom is going to walk in on me at any point. Does this person's boyfriend want to fuck their mom?
I mean, I like when this email is like, they're like, I've reached a conclusion. My boyfriend thinks my mom is hot. And
Yeah,
it's like,
no shit.
we got a real fucking Sherlock over here,
Yeah,
guys.
I think your mom's
like,
hot and I've never
so-
even seen her.
It's like, so the clues are he said that she's hot and he said that he wants to fuck her and he said it numerous times and he's called her thick.
I'm beginning to think my
I'm
boyfriend's
starting
a
to think he
thing.
might think she's fucking cute.
Yeah.
Maybe, perhaps. I'm going to think there's something up with this. Like,
I love how
shit.
sometimes they jump to conclusions, but sometimes they don't. You know, like when presented multiple times with being directly told that their mother is attractive, they're like, I don't know. But then they'll be like, I think he wants to fuck grandmothers. But that might
There's
be
no evidence of that.
But that might be pushing it. And it's like, well, yeah, why would you do that and not the other? You need to use some of this deductive reasoning in different areas.
In different ways.
Yeah.
Anyway, is it a reasonable concern that he will actually try and fuck her? No.
No.
He loves you, obviously.
Well,
that would be
no man is perfect and is even really capable of feeling love, especially at the age of 21.
that's true.
So-
that is good point.
Consider that.
Yes.
But will he do it? No, he's not lucky enough. That's the thing. And okay, here's the thing. Would he do it? Absolutely. Yes, he would.
Would your mom do it though? Probably
no,
not.
Of course not. Of course your mother wouldn't do that. She's a beautiful, beautiful woman.
She could have anyone that she wanted.
Why does she want this little 21-year-old? Why not a 29-year-old?
Why not someone why not 29-year-old of the height between 5'1" and 5'7", perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And perhaps a I don't know, a stable art career. I become this writer's stepdad.
Stepdad. The next
next
email
4
is like,
episodes.
Help me, Mitch is my stepdad.
Yeah, help, Mitch became my stepfather. And then the next email is, hey, Billy. Hey, Dad.
Jesus.
So, does this person change for their boyfriend? Do they start to become more motherly? No, the whole
Get like a manager's haircut, you know?
yeah.
The little graduated bob with like some highlights in it. Yeah. Start driving a 4x4 for no reason.
Nice.
But anyway, I would just like to throw it out there. I'm empathizing with the boyfriend in this scenario.
Yeah. Are you willing to admit what you used to do in AOL chat rooms between the years of like 2004 to 2006 or some shit?
I suppose.
Okay, because that's one of the funniest things you've ever told me.
I know. So, I mean, how do you even say it?
Well, let's put a year on it. What year were you doing this? Was it actually 2004?
4 sounds right. Yeah,
that
4,
sounds about.
4 to 5. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you were how old?
I don't know. Young. I don't want to do the math on it.
Right. It would just make it weird.
Yeah, I don't need to pinpoint
young,
that.
Though. Very young.
Yeah.
I was blossoming. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I was young and exploring my my inner feelings. Mm-hmm. All these confusing inner feelings I have. And the way that these inner feelings manifested basically was by me thinking that like the epitome of like sexuality was like a woman in her kind of late 40s.
Right.
Mid to late 40s.
She's experienced. She's been around the block and she'll punish you.
Mm-hmm. I think I saw like one picture of like one MILF picture one time, and it really left like an impression on me.
You're like, oh my God, women are gorgeous.
Oh my God, I love them.
And they age like wine.
They only get better, and I do stand by that. I really do. Even as I'm still a baby in the grand scheme of things, but yeah, I genuinely think women just do get hotter.
Yeah.
But so at the age of like young again, back in ye olde days of like 2004 to 5.
Chat room days, right?
Chat room days, yeah. There was no social media really. We had MySpace and Bebo, I guess, but if you wanted to talk to people, you could do this thing where you just mine was on my phone, so you would connect via the like WAP internet, which took fucking ages, and it was just a text-based thing and nothing else. And you could go into these different chat rooms on a menu, and it was like technology, music, blah, blah, and one of them was adult, and you had to be 18 and over to go in there. But because it was 2004, there was no way for them to stop you going in there if you weren't.
But so let's stop right here and say we don't encourage anybody. Well, actually, I don't encourage anybody under the age of 18 to listen to this fucking podcast, period. But I know some of you greasy little tweenagers do anyway. Yes. And I don't support that. But just know that I especially don't support underage people going into adult chat rooms. No. But 'twas 2004. It was the Wild West.
It was 2004. There was nothing else to do online. Okay, you've got veritable. You've got so many. You've got YouTube now.
Yeah, you have a fucking iPhone now. Like what?
Yeah,
like, why do you need to...
you don't need to get your entertainment like I did. So, but what I thought was like the height of kicks was going and spending all my pocket money on £10 worth of credit and blowing it all on about 2 hours worth of internet access on my mobile phone, where I would go into this chat room and be like, hello everyone, what's up? I'm a 44-year-old female.
And that
was
the
hottest age I could think
that
of.
Was hot to you, right?
Yes.
Dope. That's super cool. That's so funny because like when I was like 13, 14 years old, it was like the appropriate, not the appropriate thing to do, because it's not appropriate, but it was the normal thing to do to like chat with probably other, like 13, 14-year-olds. And like when they would say ASL, you'd say, I'm 17 or I'm 18 and can buy cigarettes. And you're like, I'm 44.
I'm divorced. I've got mortgage payment.
I had children young, and they left the coop, and now they've flown the coop, and now I'm lonely.
Now I'm home alone. But I only have £10 worth of credit, so reply quickly.
quick! My mom's gonna come home soon.
So, but it was a thing where I was like, I was just very confused because I was just like, to me, that was the hottest thing to pretend to be because it was the hottest thing that I'd seen.
Totally.
Kind of thing. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I just empathize with the boyfriend. It's not weird to be into older women, considering older women are great.
Beautiful.
They rock. It's good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's not weird, but it's a bit weird to bring your mum into it. But if he's mostly joking, then he's mostly joking.
Yeah.
We're just having a fun time.
I think if he actually wants, and then especially pursues any sort of it, then that's a whole other thing.
Right.
That's pretty strange.
I had not with my mum so much, but my dad. A lot of my friends fancied my dad when I was a teenager.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, but not it in a way that all that would happen was that whenever they saw him, they'd go incredibly red and not be able to talk anymore.
Nice.
So it was like, yeah. And they just get very, very embarrassed, and it was, it's just dumb little things like that, and it's just funny. Mostly, it's just something funny to make fun of them for,
Yeah, totally.
Not something for you to worry about, like.
Yeah, because I was going to say, when I was growing up, when I was a teenager and stuff like that, God, some of my friends' moms were just like fucking banging. Like they were just so attractive. And granted, I was like, much younger. I was like in like my early teens and stuff. But also 21 is still a baby. And I know that people who are 21 or near 21 is like, no, what? I'm a complete adult. It's like, just wait till you're almost 30 and you look back, you're a tiny baby.
Oh, yeah. That's been like so apparent to us like this week as well, I think.
Yeah.
Because we are nearing the end of the decade, and everyone's doing that cool thing where they post like,
the 10-year difference.
Yeah, they're like, here's me in 2010,
man.
And here's me at the end of the decade. And some of the people are just like, because I'm like, yeah, 21, that's not so far away from 26. I was like, yeah. But then they post the decade thing, and they're 11 at the beginning of it, and I'm like, fuck, you're a baby.
Holy shit. A child with like haven't grown into your teeth yet looking baby. Like, like holy shit, dude. Like that's
I'm just like, fuck, I've got so many gray hairs.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking 29. So it's like, yeah, my 10-year thing was like, fuck, when I'm the age of the writer now,
Yeah.
That's my decade thing. That's nuts to me. But at the same time, I don't feel old at all. I feel extremely, extremely young because the older that you get, you realize like, oh my God, I'm still in my 20s. God, life goes on so much longer than that. Like it's so.
Oh, it does.
Man,
yeah.
it's just the 20s are so young. Get me out of here. I'm done being in my 20s, man. Like
I've been here forever.
I've been here so long. Let's do the 30 thing. I think I'm stoked on that.
You think I'll be fully grey by the time I'm 30?
One
it's looking
can
like it.
only hope, but also I don't know if you're continuing to get gray hairs, but mine have completely stopped.
No, I'm just getting. They're coming in.
Really, mine have totally fucking stopped. I got like a handful at once, and I was like, "Baby, let's fucking go."
Yeah.
And then for years now, I've not had any new sprout up.
They stayed the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been keeping those ones meticulously, though.
Well, yeah, I fucking groom them. I clip them sometimes.
Condition each one individually.
Yeah. I buy them their own shampoo and conditioner. Of course. One of those color safe things because I think that it's like a color that I have to keep
gray's gonna
safe.
come out.
Yeah, I'm gonna wash it out accidentally.
Whoops.
Before we wrap up this email, and I don't really have that much to say about it. It's just a cute email. But you want to hear about the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me during the chat room, AIM, Yahoo Messenger, MSN era of the internet?
Yes, I do.
So I had a lot of like online friends and a lot of real life friends that I would talk to during this stage of the internet, and that's how we communicated. And it was you would have to go and sit on a computer all day. You didn't have a phone that you can just take with you. You logged onto the internet, and that was your internet time. Mm-hmm. And I still remember who it was. Shout outs to Janelle, who I was speaking with and was a close friend, and they lived up, like just a couple towns away. And I was talking to someone random that I met in a chat room when I was like 14 years old, and they were like, "Hey, ASL," and I was like, 17MCA. And I accidentally sent it to Janelle, who was my age, and I was like, "Oops, wrong convo." And she was instantly just like, "Oh, okay. Hey, you're not 17." And I seriously was like,
I've been caught in a lie.
"Oh no!" And I was like so fucking embarrassed. I seriously like logged out so quick, being like, "Oops, sorry, my dog ran across my keyboard."
Oh no.
That shit sucked. I still think about it today and was just like, oh
that's so
man,
mortifying.
She's gonna write about this in her Zanga.
She's gonna fucking expose me. I mean for all the other reasons as well, but this is another prime example of why you shouldn't lie about your fucking age on the internet.
Yeah, don't do it.
Someone's gonna find out you're lying, and it's gonna be the most embarrassing thing that's ever fucking happened to you. But just don't do it at all.
Don't do it.
It's such a bad idea. Don't do it, please.
No. And also, yeah, should you actually change in how you act in order to please your boyfriend? No, he's into your mom. He's not into you acting like a mom.
Yeah.
Your mother could never be replaced. So don't even try.
Good. Anyway, send the pic in your reply.
Yeah, let's see this mom.
Wait. Don't actually do that. Please respect your mother's privacy. Don't do that.
Just a candid pic of like her mom sleeping in bed or something. Something
really immoral.
Okay, we've got an interesting question to wrap up on, and it's called pissing your date's bed.
Well, there it is, right in the subject line, huh?
Pissing
Let's get into it.
your date's bed, and it goes, "Howdy doody, Billy and Moody. My ex and I started dating in our freshman year of college, so we lived in dorms and we both had roommates, so if we were looking for a lickin', we had to figure some place to do it that wasn't our dorms. That's not the pickle, though. The library was real big and had a lot of study rooms." Let's pause it right there. Damn, in a library? In a college library? Like, in it? Not even in, like, the parking lot in a car? In the library?
That's wild.
You're full-blown fucking?
Yeah, but in a private room.
I know that. I know. It just wasn't just on the table in the fucking
up against the bookshelf
in the political section. Yeah, like it's no. But I've only ever seen that in like porn. Can't you get in serious trouble for that?
Yeah, you must.
I don't know.
Equally, people must still be doing it.
People are doing it all the time, I'm sure. And this is college. Everyone is just horny.
Man, all I was doing in libraries was napping.
Yeah, really. I was just jacking off in libraries. I didn't know we could fuck each other.
I didn't know we could jack each other off.
Other people are doing this shit.
I thought I get shushed for it.
Shushed. Asking to jack someone else off and getting shushed. Shh, okay, sorry. Fuck. It took me like 10 minutes to build up to that question, but fine. Okay, back to the question. The pickle is, one fateful night we finished our study session at 3 a.m. My dorm was a 45-minute walk away and my partner's was 5 minutes. So my partner said that they'd sneak me into their room for a couple hours of sleep. Then I could leave at 7:30, a half hour before the roommate would wake up. The roommate's medication made her a very deep sleeper and she wore earplugs while she slept, so there was just about a 0 chance that we'd get caught, right? I woke up at about 6:45 to the terrible sensation we all dread in our heart of hearts, a wet bed. I was absolutely soaked, so at first I assumed I was the culprit, but after I thought about it for a minute, just sitting there for a minute in pee, being like, instead of jumping up right away going, oh no, oh no. I realized that when I was a little kid and wet the bed, I always woke up in the middle of the wedding, without fail. Also, this was cold piss, So, another Sherlock Holmes here. So it'd been there for a while. Since I was the large spoon, I thought that maybe my partner had opened up the floodgates and it had gotten all over me due to how we were laying. So I investigated. They're over there just like running the pee through their hands and just smelling it. So I investigated and discovered that the situation was way worse than I thought could be possible. Not only was I covered in piss, not only was my partner covered in piss, but nearly the entire lower half of the bed was covered in piss.
Oh my God.
There is absolutely no exaggeration when I say that we were lying in a puddle of piss that was probably at least 4 feet across, way more than any one person could piss on their own. The biggest problem is that we were on dorm beds, so those things are non-permeable, so it wasn't like the mattress was damp, it was wet. There was standing water on the bed. So I woke up my ex and I told them that one of us had pissed the bed. That's a funny thing. Hey, one of us peed. We went to clean up in the bathroom where they absolutely didn't believe me when I said that I genuinely believed we'd both broken the dam. When we went back to their room, though, the sun had risen enough that the light streaming through the window lit up the mat. It sounds beautiful. Lit up the mattress, and we could both see the glistening vast lake. This really does sound beautiful. And we could both see the glistening vast lake of urine that lay
beautiful right up until you get to the urine bit.
That lay before us, and also the decently sized puddle we hadn't noticed earlier from where the piss had overflown off the mattress. I glanced at the clock while we were drying up, and there was 3 minutes before their roommate's alarm was going to go off. We both panicked, mopped up our shame as quickly as we could, and I barely managed to leave in time. The good news is, we talked about it later and agreed that there was no way either of us could have pissed that much alone. So, one of us must have pissed the bed first, and the warmth of the piss made the other person piss the bed in response. That's the good news. The bad news is that I had to walk 45 minutes across campus at 7:30 in the morning wearing very obviously piss-soaked clothes.
God!
From your currently dry fan, TPN, which we can all assume stands for this PP. This pee nasty. This peeing nasty boy. This person's name. Yeah.
This is an essay of a question,
but fantastic. Expertly written.
It really is. You spun a yarn. You wove a tale. So, do you believe this person? Do you think it was a both of them scenario?
I believe that at some points in my life, I've pissed so much that I can definitely. I mean, I've pissed endlessly before, it feels like, like sometimes I go to pee and I just drank like, a ton of water. I didn't know how much of it was in me and I'm peeing for it feels like a whole minute straight,
Yes.
It's just consistently streaming out. If I had pissed that much, perhaps I could have peed that much in the bed, especially if it wasn't like soaking in the dorm bed. Maybe you're underestimating how much pee
how much pee people pee. That's what I was thinking.
Because none of it was soaking in.
Yeah.
And it was just laying on top of this non-permeable mattress.
So if you just the idea of just non-permeable student hall mattresses. It's so gross. That's why they make them non-permeable.
Yeah, it's because these little idiots are pissing on them together as one. But I wouldn't go so far as to say I don't believe that they both peed. I think that that's kind of a funny story. And given the sheer volume of pee, that there was quite a lot of it. And in the beautiful dawn, when the sun, the light streaming through the window lit up the mattress, and they could both see the glistening vast lake of urine, they noticed that there was a decently sized puddle on the floor, right?
Yeah. I mean, that could have got disturbed once they got up.
That's true. Also,
I guess.
So you're like mopping this up seconds before the alarm goes off. Is your roommate not smelling pee when they get up? Are they not? Is it all gone and everything is perfect and nothing smells like two people's piss?
Yeah, because it definitely sounds like you just threw some fucking towels on it or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like you did a good disinfecting job or anything. Like, put the sheets in the wash, blah, 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 you know. Because then the roommate get up and be like, why is your entire bed stripped? You know?
Right.
Like, so you probably didn't get away with it.
No.
I mean, you might have gotten away with it. Your ex didn't get away with it.
Yeah.
You were out of there, you know, on your 45-minute walk
Yeah.
of shame. But
You were in the safe zone, which was public, covered in pee.
but I think it's safe to assume your ex's roommate probably assumed they pissed the bed.
Yeah, probably.
You can't get rid of the evidence that quickly, I don't think. Have you ever had cause to pee into like a container type thing?
Like on a road trip or something?
Like to see the volume of it?
No, I don't think I've ever pissed in a bottle or anything like that.
Oh.
Why?
Well, I have numerous times. And I was just gonna...
You've pissed in bottles?
No, like what small ones, like when you go to get tested and stuff.
Oh,
you know,
okay,
the
okay,
doctors.
yeah. I was gonna. Well, how do you explain the anatomy of that? How do you piss in just a little, just a small beer bottle or something like that with just a narrow top? You know, I'm just like, what? How? Because how I do it is that I guess I have done it, yeah, and I just kind of cram my dick and balls into the narrow head of the Heineken of the Coors Light, and I just kind of that's happening at all times underneath my clothing. I have my dick and and my balls crammed inside.
Don't forget those. Yeah,
crammed inside of a Coors Light bottle, and that's always just kind of. That's always kind of happening underneath my clothes at all times. So it's actually kind of a life hack because when you're walking around, you need to pee. Boom, you just pee in there. And then also, it looks like you're packing one. It looks like you're rock hard, and people are just like, "Wow, is that a Coors bottle? Or are you just happy to see me?" And I go, "Oh no, it's actually not. I have my dick and balls crammed into it."
Sometimes there's not a bottle around, so I just cram it just into a can.
Right, into a sharp little
just into the sharp metal.
Into a sharp little not a LaCroix, but like an off-brand kind of a Stater Brothers, like sparkling water, you know?
Yeah. Just a little San Pellegrino or something. Anyway, I was going to say, because if you've ever done that for whatever reason, I mean, you'll be surprised at the amount of stuff that comes out of a human body. So, I just don't know. I guess you'll never know, and it's a mystery. Could have been one of you, could have been both of you, could have been neither of you, and this was all an elaborate prank by the roommate because they caught you sneaking into their room.
Pissed in a jar, gave a little sip to your brother, and took the rest of the jar and poured it very gently, all over the two of you. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's a theory.
It'd be funny if you would have to do it immediately so it's warm pee, right? You can't just dump cold
or heat
pee.
it up, I guess.
Yeah, microwave it. That'll smell good. It's blistering hot when they pour it. It's like boiling hot piss on someone. They wake up immediately. What the fuck? Did I pee? I can't. I couldn't have. I have 2nd-degree burns on my leg.
Have I ever told you about the time that that me and a friend poured pee onto someone's kitchen appliance?
Poured pee?
Yeah.
On someone's kitchen appliance?
Yeah.
Vague. What was the appliance?
It was a, like a lean mean grilling machine.
Uh-huh. A what? Is that like your version of a George Foreman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A George Foreman grill. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of those.
Okay. And you poured it on the grill?
Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck? Why? This seems like illegal, what you're telling me right now. Why did you do this?
All right, so, this also horribly happened in halls, like, or dorms, as you call them, at a university.
Okay.
And my friend was she had slept with this guy, and he turned out to be a total asshole to her. But not only that, when I came to visit her, and she like vaguely mentioned that like some of my family were Jewish, he like came out with some really bad like Nazi type shit.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so I was just like,
We gotta piss on his George Foreman.
we've got yeah. And she was really, really angry, and she was like, I'm gonna do something to fuck him up. And I was like, okay, I'm down. And she was like, I'm gonna piss on his grill. And I was like, yeah, I'm down with it, because this guy would like grill bacon every morning for his breakfast.
Oh boy.
So she peed in a little glass, and then she just kind of doused it. Yeah. And then he just had his breakfast the next morning.
He had the breakfast.
Yeah, and then we just kind of sat there at the table smiling.
Oh man.
But dude was like a neo-Nazi, so like, seems fine.
You're having so much fun laughing that you don't realize that he's offered you bacon and you're eating it.
It's in my mouth.
You're chewing as you're laughing.
I'm having such a good time that I forgot what I did.
Having such a grand old time that you've eaten the piss. I'm going to bleep out the name at the beginning so no one can ever trace us back.
We can't get arrested.
Well, we. Who's we? But yeah, just for your friend's sake.
Okay. But yeah, just a quick little story that I have.
Nice. I've never pissed in anyone's George Foreman.
That's fair.
I pissed in their coffee pot though. No.
Oh Jesus!
No,
Christ.
I didn't do anything like that. Yeah, actually, when you said appliance and piss, it triggered a memory.
You remember just doing it into a toaster and just getting electrocuted?
That's why I forgot. Yeah, I don't remember most of 2007. That's because I put my dick in. I put my dick in the. Yeah, I'm just now remembering it all, and balls.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my God.
To wrap up this emo before we wrap up the show, I want to believe they both peed.
It might have been that kind of thing.
Romantic.
You know, like the thing where like you put someone's hand in water.
Yeah.
And it makes them pee.
Yeah.
So like if one of them peed, the other's hand went in it, makes them pee. Huh?
The sheer empathy of putting someone's hand in warm water would probably make me pee. I'm just always rearing to go.
But yeah,
has that been done before? Is that a bit somewhere? I feel like that has to have been done. But like, I'm about to prank somebody. I get the warm water. I go and test it really quick with my hand, and I start instantly pissing myself. That has to be a bit somewhere, because if not, it's so obvious. It's so funny.
Save it for when we get a hit YouTube series.
Yeah, or at least a YouTube Red series or. I'd like to imagine that they both peed.
Okay.
Because but then again,
you can imagine that.
Realistic, yeah. I like to imagine them both
I'd like
pissing.
to picture it. Don't do
I actually love imagining it. I'm imagining it now. I would like to I'd like to believe that they both pissed, but realistically, as a fact that when you, because this happened to me as a kid a whole bunch too, when I would piss the bed, I'd wake up mid-pee. And maybe that didn't happen to one of them as they pissed a lot, but the fact that it wouldn't happen to both of them, one of them pissed, didn't wake up, but the other one felt the warmth of the pee, it made them piss, they didn't wake up, it just seems a little unlikely.
It does. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like something that maybe wouldn't happen. Also, I would like to ask, were either or both of you drunk? Probably not, because they said a 3 a.m. study session, but it is college.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, people can do both of those things at the same time.
Humans are beautiful multitaskers.
They're multifaceted beings.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We're capable of so much. The mind is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you were drunk, I mean, that would explain, first of all, peeing so much, and then also pissing the bed as an adult. Because pretty much anybody that I've known that has pissed the bed as an adult did it while they were drunk.
Yeah.
It's like without fail.
Yeah.
One time Jordan pissed his dad's bed when he was drunk.
Oh my God.
His dad was like, this was like when he was like way younger. He was like
just exposing all of
his late teens, or no, I shouldn't say that. He was 21 and up. And he was the perfect legal drinking age, and he was drinking at his house, and his dad was like on vacation somewhere or something, and he had like the house to himself, and he's like, I'm gonna sleep in my dad's bed, because his dad had this like giant, super comfortable, enormous bed, and he went to go crawl into it, and he was feeling good, and he's drunk, and he pisses his dad's bed.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so good?
Oh my, he pisses the luxury.
The expensive bed.
How annoyed would you be? You have a child.
I have a son.
You rear that child, you bring them up, you take them on vacation, and that's how they repay you.
Right.
They piss in your luxury bed. God.
Well, no, he didn't take him on vacation. His dad was gone on vacation. Jordan was home. He pissed in his dad's real bed.
Oh, that's worse even.
Yeah, it's way worse. He was home alone.
I see.
Yeah, it's super funny. It's one of my favorite stories.
God.
With that said, guys, this has been All the Space in Between. My name's Mitch. We're out of time.
My name's Billy. Thank you for listening to our episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please tell all your friends about it, because we would love that sweet listener base to go up. And you can also make sure you're subscribed on Apple Podcasts. You are following us on Spotify, and you can find all of our other episodes and links and everything at our website, which is
allthespaceinbetween.com. And if you would like to be one of the people who writes us one of these nasty little fucking emails, we love reading them. We read through a ton of them a week, and we pick 2 or 3 for the show. Remember, we usually, these 2 emails that we just read came in the last week. We do have many on back catalog, so maybe yours will get answered if you've already sent it. But your best chance is to write an email now and hope that it will be read during the next episode. But if you would like to send us an email, our email is
allthespaceinbetween@gmail.com.
Very good.
I almost forgot it.
Yeah. I almost forgot our website.
Both of them are just the name of our podcast.
I almost forgot the name of our show.
Jesus,
even though I just said this has been All the Space in Between.
I almost forgot we were recording a show.
I didn't hit record. That's the shit.
It's just been a phone call.
My microphone isn't on.
I mean, you joke, but I did that for that one episode.
You did do that.
There you go. Yeah.
I also would like to point out before we go really quickly that our Spotify was messed up for a while. We talked about that briefly last time, but it was very messed up for a bit. They finally fixed it. If you are a Spotify listener, go and make sure that you are following the show on Spotify. And if not, if you just use Spotify and you would prefer to use that platform to listen to our podcast, go and do that as well and give us a follow on Spotify. Go follow us on Spotify. There's a lot of people doing it, and I'd like to see that number go up each time, because I just love analytics. I love stats.
I know.
I love to eventually present those stats to a company and then have that company send me manly candles as my reward for being good and speaking into a microphone.
You're really after that SponCon, huh?
I need it.
Oh. All right, we should go. Have a Merry Christmas.
Whoa,
everybody.
is it gonna be Christmas? And yeah, it's gonna be after Christmas when they hear the next one.
It will be. Yes, it will be. Yes.
Wow. Have a beautiful Christmas. Have a look. Listen.
Have a happy holiday.
I was just gonna say, listen to us saying Christmas, like we're just.
I know, like Christians. Have a happy holiday.
Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you for listening. New episodes every Monday. We will talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.